Okay, apologies for that. I hope that this time we're not gonna crash again, but the last time I crashed somewhere in the middle of the sea, but then I proceeded to Wilmstead, and then, hold up, and then I sold all the vanilla, and I upgraded the crew. I also sold the frigate, unfortunately, but what can we do? And yeah, I also realized that the hats give more perks. So like the condottieri hat would give you more damage with the medium weapons, I think, or curved, I have no idea what it said. And what else did I find? And yeah, I also remembered that there is a new quest, one that includes Mary. So I'm considering to do that first, and then I'm gonna do the main quest to see what happens. But yeah, when I start to talk with the guard, because it seems that the guard is the one that starts the quest, I just crashed, so we're gonna see how that goes again, because I turned off the mod that changes the models, so maybe that was the issue. Let's see it. Let's do big save just in case. That might be causing some issues. And yeah, this gallon is freaking mighty now, dude. It's mighty. Okay, yeah, now they're back the same. Let's see what he says. Welcome to Bridgetown, sir. I thought my face was known only in the French colonies. My name is Charles de Moore. Ah, it's you, Captain. The sun's made me drowsy, cursed heat. What's the matter, soldier? Normally your lot doesn't bother me with talk. Yes, sir. But I have an order from Lord Willoughby. I must warn all newcomers to the island that a few days ago, a bunch of slaves bolted from the bishop's plantation. Damn overseers must have been asleep while they were breaking their chains. And today I should have been in the arms of my sweet Angelica. Let me guess. They sent garrison soldiers to hunt down the planter's property. Of course, Bishop also sent a few bands of his mercenaries into the jungle, but even that wasn't enough for him. He promised a fine reward to anyone who brings the slaves back alive. Usually it's the blacks who banded their backs for him, but not long ago they delivered a bunch of Navy deserters. Navy deserters. Could be maybe our friends? Not much use in the stone quarry, but smart enough to slip off the plantation. So they were whites. White as they come, strike me down. The blacks would have just ran, but these grabbed a few muskets and sabers of slain mercenaries and already put them to use. Took down one of ours, and a couple of Bishop's lackeys too, which drove the rest mad. They almost gunned down our own men by mistake, thinking they were the fugitives, and few civilians vanished without a trace in the jungle. The city gates are locked. No, of course not. The city isn't under siege. You're free to go wherever you wish, but if you decide to hunt the fugitives and get caught in the crossfire, don't come whining. And if you survive, don't bother knocking at the residence to complain to his lordship. After all, he's shown enough goodwill to care not only for Bridgetown citizens, but also for its guests. How gracious of him. God save Francis Willoughby. If only all governors cared as much for newcomers. Bro, this is the same line, what? What's the difference? Reputation? Okay, I gotta check the other one. It's probably just above. But I wanna see. It's too far. Okay, that's better. We need more experience always. Very funny. You may go, Captain. And what did he say the last time? I read too fast. I mean, I didn't read it.
It's our responsibility to be on guard.
I would have a lot of less work on our hands. I won't keep you any longer, Captain. Good luck, soldier. And how much do we increase? Neutral. About here. Still the same. And character 69. Nice.
Come on, don't irritate me.
4% in leadership. I guess that's better, yeah. Okay, we got a new quest. What's it called? Wild Rose. An interesting tale. Slaves fled from Bishop's plantation, not ordinary ones, but white men, deserters from the navy. According to one soldier, Bishop put a bounty on their capture, and the jungle filled with armed men eager to make some coin. Perhaps I should join the hunt. On the other hand, the chance of catching a bullet in the gut is high, and not so much from the fugitives as from those chasing them. This sounds interesting. Hell yeah. Of course we're gonna go in. You just get to my... Wait, what? Okay, so this thing doesn't work anymore. Okay, that's okay. What about this? Okay, so we need this to be in the inventory, got it. Now I'm considering to use that. Wait, I gotta test this. Hold up. Hear me out. Oh no! Okay, we gotta go back. Damn it. What? It seems it has to happen. Let me just make the sword. I want the sword to see how strong it is. Unique items. Hangman, where's the hangman? There it is. Let's see it. Okay. Damage is great. Medium long curved special. What's special? Okay, it's still the same. Very nice. Yeah, you know, this would be good on anyone actually. Anyone who has this. I think I still wanna use this actually, yeah. So let's just go load. That's fine. It's a good sword, yeah. Let me just go back here. And what are we gonna do? We need a better... Wait, this is an amulet now? I can defeat the death. Huh. That's interesting. Oh yeah, the enemy's not poisoned, so we gotta be careful. Okay. Yeah, I guess it works, but it just doesn't show it here. Maybe let's wear it. Who cares? And let's each level of trade reduces the ship upkeep by 2%. Oh, so 5 times 2, that's 10% reduction. That's pretty good. So we want to wear this at the end of each month. But the rum restores more health. I like that. Potions 45. What? So low. Okay, I gotta check the potions too. Let's say it's too late for that. Okay, let's do a quick save. Oh yeah, one more thing. There are paper cartridges. They have a new recipe now. Forgot what's needed. I think it's some kind of paper. Healing potion recipe. Yeah, they can be crafted now, which is kind of weird. But healing potions heal a lot more now, as far as I remember. You see, 85, yeah. So it's double from almost double. Yeah, pretty good though. Pretty good. Doesn't say what it increases. There should probably be a special perk that says that the rum increases the heavy weapons and the vine increases the light weapons. Okay, they ran away from the plantation. Let's go to the plantation first. I think that's where we're gonna find something. If I'm not wrong. Which I probably am. Just wanna see what's on plantation first. Before we do anything rash. No ambush. We got something to say. Letter. No, it looks about the same. Don't see any familiar faces. Let's check with the bishop or whatever his name is. Okay, no one here. Thought that he would be willing to hire us. Okay, if there is no one here, maybe we could go to the governor. Maybe he would be willing to hire us. What were you? Oh, okay. Okay, nothing on the plantation. Let's check the lighthouse actually. Maybe there is something. Just thought that she was gonna talk with me. Nothing at the beach. Nothing here. Maybe they're hiding in the lighthouse. Who knows? No. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, nothing. I hate this spot. Let's check the top. Nothing at the top. Speak with the lighthouse keeper, maybe he knows something.
A job is a job.
I had a first meeting, of course. Anything interesting? Did you hear a couple of dozen slaves escaped Bishop's plantation a few days ago? They say that they sawed through their chains at night, killed several guards and disappeared into the jungle. Yeah, we know that. But where could they go from this island? Of course, they were caught pretty quickly. Some found in a cave, others near Ragged Point. Most were shot. Still, the soldiers suffered losses too, but rumor has it, what angered Bishop the most wasn't that, it was that he didn't get to personally deal with the runaways. Okay. Seems that he does tell us something. Okay, nothing for sale. So Ragged Point and the cave. But we're gonna go to the governor first. I wanna see what he says. Bum, bum, bum.
So, what brings you to me, sir?
Nothing. No. Okay, critical mode. already saved, it's fine. Now we should just introduce ourselves out of courtesy and that's it. Okay, let's go to the right side. So like into the jungles. Which is kind of weird because the only way to get into the jungles is if you cross into the city. So someone must have helped them. Let's just do a big save in case we screw something up. Because I've never played this mission before. First time, so let's see how it goes. Fort. I don't think they would be mad enough to go into the fort. They're not crazy. They may be like lunatics that kill people, but like, you know, they're not idiots, most likely. Let's check the right side. Wait. Which side is the cave? I don't remember, to be honest. Okay, we found the one Harrison Cave. Could they be behind these? No, we can't cross there. Okay, that's fine. What was that? Cryptography, just a floating sword. Nice. What about this place? No? Nothing, okay. That's fine. Let's keep going. It's probably the same place where the lighthouse keeper told us. Because where else?
Orders, my dear Captain.
Charles, hey, look over there. Quiet, Mary. We might not be alone here. Oh wow, fast. A woman and a man. What's happening? Kind of stuck. Hello? Can't move. Could be because of the sprint. Let's go back. I'm gonna pull my hand away from the sprint. Maybe that's the issue. And there's one more thing I want to check. One more thing. Tavern Keeper.
We're always happy to serve our customers.
Nothing, okay. Oh my god, look at that. So many skills but so little perks. Don't do that. Never do that. It's really bad for the business. Okay, let's just keep going. So we know that we have to turn right. Got it. And this seems to be the quest with a Mary, so yeah. It was said in the description anyway, so if we're gonna run normally, maybe that.
I am on full alert, my Captain, alright?
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the sprinting was the issue. My god, yeah, poor thing. Looks like she suffered before she died. Wouldn't wish that kind of end on anyone. And who is that? Her husband? What the hell are they doing in the jungle? Haven't they heard about the runaway slaves? I'm afraid they won't be able to answer that question anymore. Do you think the one who did this is still somewhere nearby? Quite possible. So better keep it down. We need to spot them before they spot us. Too late, Charles. Look. Looks like we've already been spotted. Take a look over there. Oh, what's that? This guy seems familiar. Oh, Cyclops, but with an eye. Why is this guy talking? Well, boys, just look at this. It's like a lover's hollow, isn't it? Haha. No sooner have two lovebirds given up the ghost Then another couple shows up to take their place. Very clever, but you must not be very good at counting. Unlike those poor souls, we're not alone here at all. I'd like to say you're smarter than you are, but that would be a gutless lie. Even with your numbers, you wouldn't have beaten these bastards. And your pretty girl would have ended up just like the one lying at your feet. Are you talking about runaway slaves? Is this one of them? So you're Bishop's people? Yes. To all your questions. For more than 2 days, we chased them all over the island with the soldiers. Then the bastards split up. Some retreated toward the cave. The guards went after them, while the rest made a run for the bay. Because of their ambush half a mile west from here, we lost a few men. And while we were coming to our senses and regrouping, they had their fun with that fool of a girl. I get a feeling he's lying. He's lying through his teeth, the filthy scoundrel. Don't listen to him, sir. We didn't lay a finger on those poor souls. Wait, what? Oh, really? And why should we believe you and not him? Alright, well maybe it's you who's lying after all. You don't really look like a saint to me. Wait, who is lying? Are they not together? Well, just think for yourself, for God's sake. We're running from that beast Bishop. 2 days wandering through the jungle, covering our tracks, and for what? So we could now violate the poor lady and let those bloodsuckers catch up with us? My friends barely dragged their feet onto the beach, sir. We didn't even have the strength to fire our muskets. Otherwise we would never have let those scoundrels do their dirty work. It was all them, we saw it. Wait, what is going on? I'm so lost. Covering our tracks. So this guy is definitely a pirate. But these guys on the left could be Bishop's men. Is that what I'm hearing? Shut up, Casper, you mangy mutt.
I am on full alert, my captain, alright?
What did you say? Are you deaf or something, lady? I told him to shut his trap or our Jerry can spin tall tales for hours. He's got quite a knack for it, alright? Bishop wanted to cut out his tongue and make him eat it. But then he changed his mind. And that was a mistake, damn it. But you called him Casper, alright? Listen, boy. Tell your girlfriend that people, even runs like this one, have not just the first name but the last name too. I've heard plenty of times that pretty women can be as dumb as a sack of straw, but damn, if I've ever seen. That's exactly what I'm about to give you, alright? Oh, she's pulling a weapon. Mary, wait. I'll handle this myself. Put your weapon away, right now. Oh, so we have a real gentleman here. Well, your manners are clearly more fitting than the squealing of that little worm. He was screaming louder than his poor wife. Loud enough to hear even from behind that hill. Honestly, he even helped us out a bit. That's how we tracked down those bastards. Here in the Caribbean, nobility is a rare thing. Now let's take a breath. There is nothing noble about meeting your maker right here and now. The only scoundrels here are you lot. Apologize to Mary right now and maybe we can avoid any bloodshed. Whew, that's a hard one. I think I want to kill them. Yeah, we got him. It's the only right thing to do. You, mister, are quite the contradiction. So peaceful and yet such a bore. Still, I wonder, are you going to beg forgiveness from that red-headed madcap? Her name is Mary, Casper, and if you don't right now, what? Casper, Well, I'll be damned. Jerry, is that your little girl by any chance? Ha ha ha, I can't believe my ears. Who would have thought? You know what else happens? Fools like you who only know about honor from hearsay treat ladies as if they were born in a stable. But then, what should I expect? When your head's full of sawdust, there is no room for manners, alright? Well, well, what a cheeky little worm. Tell me, mate, is your girl any good in a hammock? Though I'm quite sure she's not, and I'd be happy to see for myself, so you've given yourself away. That didn't last long, did it? Prepare to fight. Oh, these guys are running, of course. Oh my god, they got 60 HP. Dude, really? That's pathetic. Yeah, it does feel like we're attacking slower. Didn't just mess up the quest with looting. Okay, then good. He's running towards us. Oh, his musket, nice! You really give them a beating, sir. Those scoundrels, may they burn in hell. Shame I couldn't help you in time. The musket I spotted on my way here was too far off. Looks like one of ours dropped it when we were running for our lives. Wish I could have shot the bastard Bremer myself. Looks like Bremer was really giving you a hard time if you decided to come back. He sure did. Thanks to that bastard, my back is covered in scars. But the worst part was, he could forbid us from drinking water whenever he felt like it. Too bad not a single one of those bastards survived. We could have handed him over to the soldiers, who I'm sure will be here soon. I'm not quite sure why, sir. What? Well, you see, the commandant would have forced a confession out of him, clearing your name, and the names of your fallen friends. Yeah, sure. And then William Bishop will have me skinned alive. Heard about that from a black fellow on the plantation. Bishop doesn't waste time with runaways. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. I'm afraid you'll have to go back to the plantation one way or another. So you're not going back to the plantation willingly, alright? Why do you say alright? What the hell? It's just a question, come on. You're quite the joker. Has anyone ever told you that, sir? No jokes, Jerry. You think I ended up here by accident? I went into the jungle to track down your squad, bringing them back to the plantation and make a little coin. But now only you remain. You won't fetch much, so I might let you go. But tell me, what on earth were you thinking? You're alone. Everyone else is dead. What are you hoping for? Damn you. Hiding in the mountains and bushes until you get shot, die of fever, or become jugular food. Better this way. God knows it, sir. If you ask me, that's a far better fate than dying from whatever tortures Bishop had in store for me. But honestly, it's not all that bad. There is a boat with a sail stashed near Ragged Point. The nearest lands to Barbados or Dominica, with its natives, and Tobago with the Spaniards. I can't even say which is worse for you. I think I'll take my chances with the Dons. The smugglers and the pirates often drop anchor at Tobago. Oh, I see you disapprove of my choice, sir. I served my country faithfully, but what am I to do, now that she has sent me to the quarries? I'm not judging, Jerry. Everyone has their own path. Now grab plenty of powder and shot, and get going, before the soldiers show up. Thank you, sir. And you, young lady, Mary House. Of course, we're not related, but to meet someone with the same surname in such an situation is quite unexpected, and I suppose so, alright. And now farewell, Jerry. What the hell is this quest even about, man? There is something bothering you. You said goodbye to your namesake awfully quickly, alright? I just wanted to get rid of that man's company as soon as possible. His story is full of holes, alright? What are you talking about, darling? After what I heard from Bishop's lackeys. Lackey. I have no doubt that these poor souls died by his hand. But before that, Casper... Were you really listening to what he was saying? And what didn't sit right with you, darling? He claims there is a boat hidden on the beach, but over 20 people escaped from the plantation, so the boat must be pretty big, alright. Jerry is a Navy deserter. He knows full well it's not easy to handle a big vessel all by himself. All he will have to do is set the sail and hold the course. The wind will do the rest. He's taking a risk, a real risk, but maybe a death at sea truly. He's truly better than at the hands of the planter's executioner. Alright, but now there is too much alright, dude. Just stop with that, please. But now I realize there is something else that doesn't add up. According to him, he and his friends watched from afar as the mercenaries abused the poor girl. Instead of running straight for their boat. Alright, I get what you're saying, what you're getting at, Mary. Maybe I should ask Mr. Casper a couple more questions. Hey Jerry, old friend, hold on a minute. Damn it, Mary, watch out. What? Just missed. Okay.
Orders, my dear Captain.
I mean, she's fine, so... Okay, maybe I should have just caught him. Let's see what happens if we do with a different path. What happens then? Or is it always the same?
Orders, my dear Captain.
Oh my god, again. Really? Keep holding shift. Okay, we're good. Okay, no shift this time.
I am on full alert, my Captain, alright?
Yeah, he's without weapons. Okay, what if we say that? Well, just think for yourself, for God's sake. We're running from the beast Bishop. Spent 2 days in the jungle, covering our tracks for what? So we could now disgrace a poor lady? Okay, he said that. I saw it. It was all them. We saw it.
Orders, my dear
Okay,
Captain.
same. Okay, what if we go with the first one? Hard to argue with that, but first, calm your... Her name is Mary Casper. I think that explains it a lot. Casper, is she his daughter or something? I strongly doubt that, but I hope now you're smart enough to take your words back. Back or what? You'll challenge me to a duel. Go ahead. If you're not afraid to leave your precious one all alone in the jungle, in the middle of the jungle, the boys and I would be very happy with that turn of events. Okay, so we fight them no matter what. How about we land at a rugged point? What happens then? I just want to see our path, because I know you guys do too, so let's see.
Ensuring the safety of the town is a serious task.
Oh, we cannot. That's funny. Okay, let's just go and load. And maybe we can check the caves too. If we check the caves, let's see what happens. The lighthouse keeper said that they might be in the caves. Oh, okay. They just walked. Got it. So we have to chase him. Is he really fighting us? Is he crazy? What are you on, dude? So this entire story... I'm so confused. All this build-up just for the character to die from one hit. Are you kidding me? Well, scoundrel, we saved his life and he... So what does that make us, Charles? So it turns out... Alright, Mary, there is no one left alive who knows the truth about what happened. You should get out of here, Charles. If the soldiers find us here... We should, okay. We're in the trouble. In for a trouble, alright? You're right, Mary, let's go. Dude, this is so messed up. Like... all of that story, unique character skin and everything, and we just kill him, bro. Okay, what if we go back? Can we go past here? No, we cannot. What about that side? Just a second. How about we go back and do this instead? Okay, then there is no way back. It's just a one-line story. Doesn't even have 50 health. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, we got another group. Oh, this is just a common event. Never mind.
Okay, give me everything you got.
These guys are stronger than the quest. Avoid the cave. They're hiding. Let's check the left side first.
Everything you got.
Okay. That was weird. Interesting. Just standing there menacingly. Oh, there's more than that. Interesting. Which way? Straight. She's fast. Really fast. Seems that this armor is much weaker than it used to be. See anyone. Usually if there is something, they should be here. chest. Maybe they left something behind. Nothing. Nope. Yeah, let's go back. So clearly nothing in the caves. That interaction was completely random. Let's go back. So many wither shafts. Okay, I expect that we're gonna engage some soldiers here, most likely. Maybe.
Orders, my dear
Oh, there we
Captain.
go. You know, Charles, after all that, I could really use a good drink. Alright, oh, I got a bad feeling. I won't argue, darling. I could use a drink myself. Let's stop by the Irish Cockhold. 3 hours have passed.
We're always happy to serve
Sorry for
customers
waking
here,
you,
especially
Captain.
those fine, stingy
Nocton, that's something, right? Now out with it. What do you want from me? One of the townsfolk wishes to see you. Louis Grennan. He says that he has something important to discuss with you. Never heard that name before. I hope he really does have something important to pull me away from work like this. Let him in. Let's just drink, I got a bad feeling. Hello, Mr. Demore, Miss Casper. Good night, Mr. Grennan. I don't recall us meeting before, so how do you know us? Don't remember? Ah, I see. My face was smeared with blood and dust. I was horrified myself when I saw my reflection in the mirror just a few hours ago. Who the hell are you?
Orders, my dear Captain.
You were that man, alright? We found you and my Susan. My poor Susie. Oh, the guy that fell, yeah.
I am on full alert, my Captain.
We thought you were
alright?
dead, and she was your wife. Right? It's not alright, and it's right. Yes, ma'am, she was my wife, and I was paralyzed with fear, and I couldn't do anything. My God. My God. What? Oh, sobbing. They beat me and made me watch. Stand up, sir. You're not to blame. No one could have stood a chance against so many scoundrels. Yes, we could. They were like 60 HP, man. Come on. There were so many of them, so many, but still you survived, and your wife's killers are burning in hell. It's a small comfort, but it's something, Mr. Garnon, sorry, I'm reading it wrong. However, there is something I wanted to ask you about. Alright? Why, dude? It makes no sense. What is it? Who were they? Bishop's mercenaries or runaway slaves? It was Jerry Casper and the other fugitives who did this. Oh, you shouldn't have blamed Bruce Bremer and his men, Bishop's mercenaries. Right. Bruce was certainly a scoundrel and did plenty of dirty work for Bishop, but he was never a rapist. Didn't seem that way to me, but I won't argue with you, Louis. However, since you were conscious and saw everything, you could have stood up and... Forgive me, sir. You can call me a miserable coward, but I just couldn't move. I was terrified. When those scoundrels blocked the way for Susie and me, at first I just screamed at the top of my lungs, hoping someone would come to help. And they beat you up. Jerry smashed me with the butt of his musket. Then he said he would cut me to pieces right in front of Susan. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I think I even blacked out for a couple of seconds from the sheer terror. And while that was happening, I understand you, Mr. Grennan. There is nothing shameful in your actions. Not everyone could have endured what you did. It's a pity that you didn't step in. But what's done is done. Still, I'm glad that we managed to send at least one of your wife's killers to the next world, even if he nearly managed to fool us. So we almost got killed fighting Bishop's mercenaries just because you were scared, is that it? What a lovely excuse, Louis. It's good that we managed to figure things out in the end, even if it was a bit late. He might be an influential person, let's not offend him. Alright, sir, I came to thank you for that, even if at first you believed him. Bruce Premier put a lot of effort into this. He should really watch what he says. I get a feeling he's not who he says he is. Alas, we all made mistakes that day. Susan and I shouldn't have gone for a walk in a ragged point. Bruce should have held his tongue, and you shouldn't have trusted Jeremy. But thanks to Miss Casper, justice was restored.
Orders, my dear Captain.
I think I know what you want from me, Mr. Grennan, but I have nothing to do with that man. I know, miss, I realized at the moment I walked into this room. There is not a slightest resemblance between you and him, and yet Susan, she was sure that nothing in this world happens by chance. Your wife is right. You've seen it for yourself more than once, alright, and Charles, me too. What? In me too, maybe. I don't know. That's right. However, I don't think this is the time for philosophical talk. Doubt it'll help you, Louis, but only time can help with something like that. Maybe you're right, Mr. Demore. Well, thank you once again and farewell. I will pray for you and Miss Casper. Take care, Louis. Oh, this quest is so weird, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm on full alert, my
Charles,
Captain,
I know, darling.
alright?
I almost let that bastard walk free. A bastard named Jeremy Casper. That's right. Wait, you don't mean to say you think he... I know this is really stupid. Absolutely. And what if your last name was Smith or Jones? There are countless people with those names walking the streets, and some of them are bound to do something wicked. And that Jerry may burn in hellfire. Maybe he's not even a Casper at all. That's right, darling. That damn Jeremy could have used a fake last name, that's all. I have no idea, dude. These choices are like... choose between butter and what's the other one? Margarine. Yeah, that's the choice I'm making right now. Like, they're the same, man. What's the point of the choice then? Could we use the fake name? Let's go with the first one. It's just the skill buff. Wow. And still, I know you don't understand me, but just imagine what you would think if he had your last name, Demore. It's not the same thing, Mary. Demore, a noble family name, and... dude. And Casper's? Well, we're just people with no name, no family, alright? I suppose I should be giving thanks to our Lord every day that you even noticed me. And not some puffed up... Mary, that's not what I meant at all. You do understand that members of a noble family are bound by blood, dude, come on. That's nothing like just sharing a surname with someone. Which, as I've said, someone could have simply taken for themselves. It's not just about that, Charles, sweetheart. We had a long, hard day. We trekked for miles through the jungle. We could have died, dude. No, you couldn't. That's the weakest enemies I've ever faced. And then we barely got any sleep at all. It's no wonder they've got all sorts of strange thoughts in your head. You've got all sorts. We both just need a good night's rest. I don't think it's strange at all, but alright, let's talk tomorrow. With a clear head, we'll sort everything out much faster. Lie down, darling, we need to leave this day behind. The next morning, oh my god, there's so much text. Not much happening. She's gone. Okay, great. Let's go back. We're stuck. Oh, this one. Yeah, I remember this. 2 of them. Thank you very much for your help, Captain. I won't forget it. Oh, don't trouble us out. Just try to be more careful in the future. Aren't you alright, sir? You look strange, as you've seen a ghost. Maybe you'd like some rum or wine. We've got an excellent selection, and you could use a little relaxation. To hell with the drink. I'm looking for a girl. Then you have come to the wrong place, Captain. This is a tavern, not a brothel. Step outside and you will see it right across the street. Listen, I'm not in the mood for jokes. I'm looking for a red-haired girl in a red doublet. She's armed. Her name is Mary Casper. Well, if we are not joking around, then I have nothing to tell you. My shift started an hour ago and I haven't seen any redhead in a red coat here. So she left in the night. But where could she have gone? Where could she? Yeah. Okay, we're now searching for her. Got it. Let's ask the tavern keeper. Maybe he has seen something.
We're always happy to serve our customers.
Oh, wow. Maybe anyone different? No. How about a smuggler? Nothing. Maybe a commoner in the tavern? They're here all night, right? What do you say? Nothing. Okay. So who do we speak with? Oh, there she is.
I am on full alert, my
Good morning,
captain.
my love. Yes, you slept for quite a while. You really made me worry there, Mary. Don't disappear like that again without a warning. I didn't want to wake you, and besides you sometimes just disappear like that too without us saying a word. And you decided to return my feelings. Honestly, I just needed some time alone with my thoughts. I didn't want you to worry. Is something bothering you? Our conversation yesterday about surnames, blood ties. So you really are upset with me after all? Not at all, darling. That's not what I meant. It's just that I suddenly realized that I know nothing about my own family. You, for example, you are the son of a noble house. The lads in the ship every now and then will share a story or two about their families, but me? I've got nothing to tell. I never knew my parents. Hell, I don't even know where I was born. Damn, man. Wasn't it on the Isle of Justice? Eric, the man who raised me, always said so. But if that's true, why did no one on the island ever tell me about my parents? Not even mention them. I once asked Donald Greenspy about it, but he didn't give me any clear answer, or maybe he just didn't want to talk. See, I thought the same thing, alright, you know? I used to just live my life without really thinking about it, but yesterday, when we ran into that bastard Jerry, I asked myself, who was my father, my mother? Why did no one ever tell me about them? As if they never even existed. What if my father was just as much a scoundrel as that Jerry? I doubt that's the case, and I can hardly see why it matters, considering you never seemed to care about it before. But it matters to me, Charles. Yeah, alright. I want to know. I have the right to know who my parents were. Don't you agree with that? What was that popped up in the top? I don't know. Of course I agree. There is no other way, but if you want to learn anything about your father and mother, it has to be on the Island of Justice. After all, you don't even know their names, do you? That's right, darling. No one ever mentioned them around me, alright. So it's too soon for us to go digging through the city archives in the English colonies. First we'll have to return to that ship graveyard and try to find some trace of your lineage there. I'm glad you understand me, Charles. Thank you. Mary, you truly surprise me, you know. This is the last thing I can do for you, my love. The least. Somehow I managed to live almost 20 years without knowing about anything about them. So I can put up with a little longer, alright. I can see this matters to you, and you need it, Mary. So I'll try not to keep you waiting. Now let's go. We need to get back to the ship. I feel better about you there, at least. Okay. Pointer for the Vanguard. Maybe she just disappear, man. Yeah. That's good. Let's go to the ship.
Come on, don't irritate me.
Yeah. That was so much text, but it turns out that the quest is not even a quest. It's all just about Merriman. I'm kind of disappointed by that, to be honest. Like, all of that build up and everything just to kill the guy with one hit. That was really sad, to be honest. And there isn't even a boat or anything. He was just alone. Or maybe. No, no boat. But if we get closer, nothing there. Okay, guess we gotta go back to the Justice Island. Let me see if I have the map again. It's a good thing that we kept Memento, you see. Unique items, right? I think so. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, now. I guess we can do that next time, because it's been already an hour, so yeah. For now, I think we can go to Wilmstead, do that quest, and then to Basseterre. I think that's gonna be our next mission. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.